Well, today I'll be reviewing the new album from Killswitch Engage, This Consequence, an album I was definitely really looking forward to. When it comes to the albums that they've done so far since Jesse has returned, I feel like they've been getting better with each album. Disarm the Descent, pretty good album, but I feel like they would do even better with Incarnate. And then you have Atonement, which to me is one of the band's best albums. I'm not sure how other people would feel about that, but personally, I really love Atonement. I do really think it is one of the band's best, and I think maybe has some of the band's best deep cuts too. All around a really strong album, and also was one of my favorite albums of 2019. But 5 or 6 years later, we finally get this new album here, This Consequence, so let's go ahead and dive into it. The album opens up with Abandon Us. You can maybe say this song is kind of business as usual for Killswitch Engage. Not pretty much sticks to the usual formula that the band is known for, and still with all that, still another pretty good song on the album and a solid way to open up the album. I feel like the song also has maybe one of my favorite choruses on the album. Definitely one of those choruses that you could sing along to, and yeah, again, a solid way to open up the album. But then we have Discordant Nation. And this song definitely cranks up the energy here. You have some moments of speed in this song, and I think this song also has some of Justin's best drum work on the album. Lyrically, I believe it was Jesse that said this. This song is about the use of fear as a means of control, and yeah, this is a song I can see going very well live, and I can also see this song maybe being potentially one of the fan favorites on here. But yeah, this song is definitely a banger. But next we're moving to Aftermath, another song that's not all that different compared to the rest of the album. Now with this song, I do like Adam D's vocals, especially in this song, especially towards the end of the song. And also the chorus kind of gives me Disarm the Descent / Incarnate vibes. I don't know if it's one of my personal favorites on here, but still another pretty good song on here. But then we move to the first single on the album, that song being Forever Aligned, which I did, again, review on the channel, if I remember correctly. And with this song, I do dig the speed and aggression that you get in the verses, and then the more hooky chorus with some solid singing from Jesse Leach, as usual. And yeah, definitely a good choice for a single too, in my opinion, and maybe one of my favorites on here too. But now we're moving to maybe the most accessible song on here, and the song that comes the closest to a ballad, but I wouldn't call it a straight up ballad either. But that song is I Believe, track number 5, and definitely another good choice for a single. Again, it is a more accessible song, and also lyrically has a bit of a more positive message here, and it also has a fairly earworm chorus. And maybe one of those choruses that you can sing along to too. But yeah, I Believe, another solid song on the album. Is it one of my favorites? That I'm not quite sure, but still a solid song though. But next we're moving to Where It Dies, and my feelings towards this song are kind of similar to my feelings on Aftermath, where maybe a song that might not stand out to me within the track list, but still another solid song on here. I do like the solo that you get later in the song, and rhythmically I like what they're doing in the verses too, along with the hard-hitting heavy riffs. But yeah, Where It Dies, another solid song on the album. Maybe not one of my personal favorites, but I do like it though. But next we're moving to the next song, Collusion, and yeah, this song has to be probably one of my favorites on here. Rhythmically, I like what they're doing in the verses, along with the riffs that carry the verses too. And this song also has maybe one of my favorite choruses on the album. And I also got to shout out the growls that you get after the second chorus. I want to say around the 2 minutes and 10 seconds mark. I definitely really digging the growls there from Jesse. Maybe some of the best growls on the album. But yeah, Collusion, definitely, again, one of my personal favorites on the album. Next, we're moving to 2 of the heaviest songs on this album, The Fall of Us and Broken Glass. But let's first talk about The Fall of Us, which musically definitely gives me some deathcore vibes. A deathcore song that would be written in the style of Killswitch Engage, of course. But The Fall of Us, this song is definitely a banger. Musically, especially, I really dig what they're doing in the verses. I do feel like it does have maybe one of the weaker choruses on the album. I still do like the chorus though. But yeah, if you definitely like the heavier side of Killswitch Engage, then you should definitely be pleased with this song, The Fall of Us. But moving to the next song, we have Broken Glass, and again, another one of the heavier songs on the album. And maybe instrumentally in general, maybe one of the best songs on here. Where there would be from the slow heaviness of the first verse to the speeding and aggression that you get around the 1 minute and 20 seconds mark. And also, I'd say vocally, one of Jesse Leach's best vocal performances on the album, whether it be from his growls to his screams in this song. This is another song that I can see maybe being another fan favorite on here, and I can also see this song going well live. But yeah, Broken Glass, definitely another banger off the album. But moving to the next song, we have the final track on here, Requiem, and in general, not all that different from the rest of the album when it comes to whether it be the song structure, the formula. But what stands out to me with this song, and the thing that probably stands out to me the most in this song is probably the chorus. I do like Adam D's vocals in the song, especially. I'll admit, I do kind of wish there was a bit more of his singing on the album, because I really dig Adam D's voice. I think he has a really great voice, and I think his vocals complement Jesse's vocals really well. But I do, again, definitely dig his vocals in this song, Requiem, and both of them sound great in here. Jesse also sounds pretty good in this song, whether it be the singing or the growls. But yeah, Requiem, another pretty good song off the album, and honestly, pretty good way to close up the album. But if I were to compare this album to the more recent albums, honestly, I think I might like Atonement more. I do, when it comes to the albums that they've done so far since Jesse's return, I think Atonement is still probably my favorite, but I'd probably put this album on the same level as Incarnate. Still, I think I'd say another solid addition to the Killswitch Engage discography. And if I were to name some of my favorites on here, definitely Discordant Nation is definitely one of my favorites on here. That song is definitely a banger. Forever Aligned is another one of my favorites. Collusion's also really good. Broken Glass is maybe another one of my favorites. But yeah, if I were to give this album a rating, I'd probably go with an 8.5 out of 10. But let me know your thoughts on the album. Do you love it? Do you hate it? More towards the middle? Let me know some of your favorite or least favorite songs on here, and all the good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and a like. Subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care.